Hi boys and girls, it's time for reading comprehension. I'm going to read to you today a story called What's This? A Seed's Story. All right, and it is by Caroline Mockford, and I only see one name, so that tells me she is the author and the illustrator. She wrote the story and she drew the pictures to match. So let's find out. What's This? A Seed's Story, written and illustrated by Caroline Mockford. This is my title page. It tells me the name of the story and the author and the illustrator's name. Remember, what's this part of the book? Yep, that's the front cover. What's this part? Yep, that's the back cover. What was this part? Yep, that's the spine. It holds the pages together. Remember, do I start from the back cover when I'm reading or the front cover? Definitely the front cover, because I want to make sure I start with the beginning of the story. A seed lay on the ground. There it is, right there. Have you ever found a seed on the ground before? One winter morning, a bird saw the seed. He flew down to have a closer look. The bird hopped around the seed. He looked at it from the left. He looked at it from the right. What's this? Thought the bird. Those little bird feet right there. I like that. A little girl came by. She too looked at the seed. What's this? She wondered. Let's find out, she said to the bird. A marmalade cat came by. The little girl planted the seed carefully in a corner of her garden. What's this? She asked the cat. The cat looked at the girl wisely. It's something that grows, she said. You will have to give it some water. Look at that. She's got her trowel, her shovel, and she's going to plant it in the ground. The little girl listened and remembered. On days when it rained, she did not water. She did not water the seed, but on days when it was sunny, she gave it a long, cool drink. She knew that on days when it had rained, she didn't need to give it more water because the sky had given it water. Spring came to the garden. The bird and the little girl and the marmalade cat watched and waited. A seed started to grow. A thin stem pushed out of the ground and two small leaves opened at the top. Soon the plant was taller than the bird. It grew more leaves and its stem became longer and longer. It's growing. Summer came to the garden. Now the plant was taller than the cat. The sun grew hotter and hotter. Sometimes the little girl had to water the plant twice a day. Its stem became so long that she had to tie it to a stick to stop it from falling over. Sometimes that happens. They get so tall and so big, you have to help them stand up. She's taking very good care of her seed. Every day when she woke up, the little girl ran straight out to the garden to look at the plant that was growing from the seed. She's taking such good care of it. She's a good gardener. And one morning, when she ran outside, there, turning its head to the sun, was a magnificent sunflower. It's so beautiful. A sunflower always faces the sun. Whenever she could, the little girl visited the sunflower. She told it all of her secrets. The marmalade cat and the bird watched and listened. I like that. Fall came to the garden. When the sunflower's head drooped, the little girl carried it carefully with her to school and gave it to her teacher. I wonder why she did that. Together, they shook the head gently so that all of the seeds dropped off. They kept the seeds in a special place. There's the flower, the head, and here's all the seeds. Winter passed and spring returned. The children in the class planted their sunflower seeds in pots. Every day they watered them and watched them. Those are the seeds from her flower that they got to plant. How great is that? And when the next summer came, every child had a beautiful, smiling sunflower. That's awesome. That's the end of the story. Now, today, I want you to take that story and I want you to take a piece of paper, something to write on, whatever it may be, and I want you to give me a picture story, word story. So I'm going to remember what our picture story, word story paper looks like. Remember this paper? It's where you write your name at the top. And you make me a picture up here, and then you're going to write about it. So think about something from the story that you liked, or something that you learned from this story, and then I want you to write about it down here at the bottom. Have your family snap a picture of it, and drop it in the comments for me, okay? Good job, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the story.